Hey guys, it's Ogs. I wanted to encourage you to join us daily on our second channel, Fans FC. We are live over there and let your voice heard. Everybody is welcomed. It's free call-in service and we'll be more than happy to have you. This video is just a sample of what we do over there. Please subscribe to that channel and turn your notification on and be part of the journey. Today, I wanted to talk about the game tomorrow against Leicester City. But for some reason, we have other news, breaking news. Can you really call them breaking news? Not really breaking news. The Haaland news being there for a little while. You know, it's just the same information recycling over and over again. So it's gonna go away for a little while and come back. Go away and come back. This time, the Athletic giving even more details about the club determined to get Haaland. This time, it's not about Frank Lampard. It's about the club. So, and that tells me that the club know that Chelsea need few transfer windows before we really complete the team. Okay, no team is built in one window. Man United, how many transfer windows? Liverpool, Man City, okay, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, PSG, Real Madrid. You can go on and on and on. You will find that no team is going to be built in just one window. And who is going to give in? You know, we have to start thinking about what next for Tammy Abraham and Timo Werner. And also, let's think about what if Timo Werner start performing. He start firing all cylinder. Turbo Timo just comes back from nowhere and starts scoring for fun. Are we going to continue this project of Haaland? So there are so many questions that need to be asked. But I'm just not sure we need somebody in the striking position. But that could be because of my my biased opinion, because I want to see Tammy Abraham, perform at Chelsea Football Club. And somehow I'm afraid when we sign somebody like Haaland, what next for my boy Tammy Abraham? What next for my boy Armando Broja? Even though we don't know how he's going to perform in the Premier League. Of course, he's a good player, but the Premier League, bro, I don't care who you are, you're going to have some tough time because defenders are not going to give you those space that he got in Germany.
Yeah. Just listening to what you're saying about tomorrow's game, really, mate, and the comments you've been saying and everything. I have to say I'm a bit worried about tomorrow's game. I have to say that now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, sure.
Seeing the way Leicester played the other day, it's going to be a tough game, bro. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it's going to be. And that is the kind of games that I want, a tough game, but we punish them. How about that?
If we can do that, that'd be great. But I just think Brendan Rodgers has got them up in what a way that they don't even seem to be conceding goals.
Yeah, man. I completely agree with you, but for me, I don't know. I have this strange feeling that tomorrow is going to be the day that everybody is going to fight for Frank Lampard.
I hope so. I really do. Because I just listening to him and his comments that he said. I think it was in yesterday's one of the tabloids yesterday, or in fact, he actually came out and said that he should have actually started Hudson Odoi on Saturday, and he said he did a mistake not starting him. And I'm just thinking to myself, what exactly is Cho thinking listening to that? Because I'm sure before the match, from what I understand before the match, there were reports coming out that when the team lineup had come out, he was not very happy about sitting on the bench again.
Mm-hmm.
My concerns are hopefully my concerns will be is he's come out and said that he's playing players on merit. I just hope to God he shows that tomorrow in his team lineup with Hudson Odoi and Hakim Ziyech on the left and right wing. Either way, if we do win and Cho doesn't start, I'm going to be happy because it's Chelsea. It's my team at the end of the day. I support my team. Okay, but at this moment in time, let's be honest, Captain America, Pulisic, he's not in great form at the moment. I think for me, he's still got his injury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's there. He's starting. He will come strong again.
Yeah.
But at this moment in time, I think Cho is actually looking better than him.
My problem is I just don't understand the frustration from everybody just for one game. And that same game, the boy came and he did his thing and helped us win. So I'm like, we should just be happy that we won. And it's just giving Frank Lampard even headache for choices. And for me, it's just all good. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't play, but I just don't see why I should just focus on why he didn't play. Instead of we won, he changed the game and he's going to play the next game. Or, you know,
no, I think with me, it's not about that, Walsh. Yeah, I completely agree with you on 100% of what you've just said. All I'm basically going by is what he said, and I keep harping on about it because it's what he keeps on saying. He plays players on merit, and for me, if you're playing players on merit, then surely Callum has to start games. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, you're right. But also playing on merit can also mean if we play against I don't know Bolton, for example, and then you play Emerson instead of Chile because you think Emerson merit to play because he's been training good, and that game is not in the Ben Chilwell level, you know.
Yeah.
Ben Chilwell is above, and Marcos Alonso is just like, he can do the job. Let's play Marcos Alonso. So that also is playing on merit because you merit to play. You've been training good, and when we got a team in your level, you deserve, you merit to play. But you're not gonna play. You're not gonna risk somebody. You know, your main players playing against, you know, those. That's the way I see it, and I think Frank Lampard underestimated Fulham. He was thinking in his head, you know, this team just played like 48 hours ago. They have injuries and some players got the virus and all that. It's going to be probably an easy game for us. So let me just play my weaker team on paper and let's see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, I can put my big guns. So I will go with Mendy, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kurt Zuma, and Reece James. The midfield.
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah.
The midfield, I will go with. I know you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this, but I will go with Mount.
Yeah.
I'll go with Mount. I will go with Kai Havertz, and I will go with N'Golo Kante.
I'm happy with that midfield. That's that midfield I would have gone for.
In front, I will go with Hakim Ziyech.
Yeah.
In the middle, that is another controversy here. I will go with Timo Werner. Somehow, I feel like we need to give him that chance one more time because Leicester sometimes play very high line, so he can take advantage. And Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, and Callum Hudson Odoi. So,
in terms of what I was telling you about listening to these Leicester fans, a lot of them were actually saying they're actually hoping Timo Werner or actually Giroud starts because the ones would you believe the fans are actually saying the one player they're actually more worried about is actually Tammy Abraham because he's scored against them before and he's quite difficult to for their defense. He can cause problems.
I say this is football. This is not math. This is not kind of a predicted kind of, I don't know. This is football. On your day, you can do some damage.
Oh, of course. I know you can. Of course.
So, let them enjoy, man. Let them. The bigger they celebrate now, the bigger the disappointment is going to be.
For the Haaland situation, I would just say, like, are we trying to say that Timo Werner isn't the right striker? Then that's the question we need to ask ourselves. If we're really going to be pushing for Haaland and we are trying to break, I don't know, transfer record for Chelsea or something like that, is it our Haaland isn't good enough for Chelsea or what? Because I don't really understand why we need to go for Haaland. I get that he's a good striker, But we got Timo Werner, and we actually put our beliefs that Timo Werner is going to do well for us. So for us going for Haaland, are we trying to tell ourselves that we're literally kind of kicking Timo Werner? Because if we bring Haaland and we're trying to play Timo Werner in the left, Timo Werner is going to be useless for Chelsea because clearly he has shown that he's not really good at the left in the Premier League. Maybe in Germany, he was really good when he was drifting in the left and stuff like that. But Premier League is a different league, and he has struggled to play in the left wing. So he needs to be up front. And I feel like if Chelsea is going for Haaland, we're just telling ourselves that Timo Werner isn't good for us.
I love his strong views on Tammy Abraham staying and we don't need Haaland. You know what? I mean, obviously this season we're not going to get him now, obviously, because we can't get him now, even though it's January. But there's no way he's going to come in January. In terms of the summertime, do we go for Haaland? Depends. It depends on what the football club want, what the hierarchy want. Because the question we got to ask is these players coming in? Is Frank Lampard going to be the man to steady the ship? To have these players come, is he going to be the ones managing? Because for me, I think if you see the likes of Haaland coming in, maybe you could see Upamecano coming in as a defender as well. That is telling me that they've obviously made plans for the future already, and it's telling me that there's a possibility that Lampard may not be the Chelsea manager come the summertime, which I hope is not the case because he's got 2 years, he's got 18 months still to run on his contract. I hope he gets given the chance to do it. But if I know our board, depending on where we finish, if he can get us to fourth, ship us to fourth or third, I hope he stays and gets the opportunity to finish that project off. But from what I'm reading, from what I'm hearing, it looks certain that we're going to be making an approach for Nagelsmann in the summer. I think that is something this is probably one of the reasons why we're not going to go for Tuchel now, or even I think we're going to go. I hope I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, Nagelsmann, great manager if he comes in. But I hope Lampard does get the chance to finish the remaining of this season, maybe even carry on if he can do for the remaining of of his 18 months contract. But you just know this. I just know the board, man. I just know the board. If Roman is not happy about something or another, if Marina is not happy about something, she thinks something needs to be changed.